Hey guys, you're watching DroidCrunch. I'm Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video we are going to talk about Ottokit, which is a very useful software for automating your tasks. You have plenty of things you can do with this software with the available integrations. You can integrate it with your OpenAI, with cloud, with your Google Sheet, and all of these things, so that you can achieve things faster, reliably, and without the interference of human efforts. So you can see on their homepage that it gives you a workflow builder, kind of an experience where you can easily set up the triggers, actions, and when the output is received you can get it somewhere, so that you are notified that the task has been run or executed, and you will be notified about the same. There are plenty of reviews about that, and here are some use cases and some recipes that you can use instantly by clicking on them. You can import them and use them by integrating your own user credentials. And you can see you have WhatsApp, you have WooCommerce, Shopify, OpenAI, Google, Gmail, and a lot of other integrations. It works with thousands of tools that you are already using. For example, Notion, Airtable, Bravo, HubSpot, Google applications like Google Drive, Google Sheet, Google Docs. All of these things you can easily attach and get things done faster. And it also has now AI agents. It has some filtering options, human in the loop, and all these things are very powerful. And with the availability of visual workflows, you can easily see how the data is going through, what is happening with the data, the input, the output of the data, how the JSON is working behind the scenes. And that makes pretty much of sense and gives you some power to control your automation, control your workflow, and get things the way you want them to be. And it is very useful software for agencies and professionals who are into the business of digitalization, and they need some kind of automation for their lead generation, for building clients, giving some results, some reports and all. E-commerce entrepreneurs can also use it to get notification whenever any order comes, whenever something happens. Basically it is all about the triggers. So based on any trigger, if you want to take some actions, you can use it. For example, you might have used shortcuts in your iPhone application, like if something happens then this is done. You have this option also in the Samsung. So this is just about that. You also have community builders and course creators. If you are into that business, you can use it. And yeah, that is very useful. This is how it works. You can select trigger. There are plenty of applications you can choose from for your trigger, and then you have option to use an action. And then when the task is done, you have option to publish or see output, how about the notification, like if it is executed or not. And then there are some communities, a huge community around the software. There is some frequently asked questions. So without further ado, let's quickly get in and see the dashboard, how it works. So here I am logged into my account, and you can see that you have very nice UI and interface where you can easily see your active workflows, your workspace members, some integrations that you have, and some recommended recipes that you can easily try instantly. And you can create workflows from here. You can see and manage all your workflows in the workflows tab on the navigation sidebar over here. And here you can see I have tested a lot of workflows, and here are some recipes, some built-in recipes that you can try instantly. And you can also choose those recipes based on the application that you have. You can search for the application and you will get the recipe based on that. And here's some folders. You can manage the folders, or essentially you have folders to categorize your workflows. For example, you have workflows for your client, and you can create a folder for the client and then input or insert all the workflows in that folders for easy maintainability or organization or categorization, whatever you said. And then you have option for the history. You can see all the execution list. For example, you executed any specific workflow, then you can see its history, like how it worked. It will give you data out and all these options, and it will certainly give you information if the workflow did not execute. like it will allow you to see why it didn't work and where it stopped, and that will allow you to manipulate the data and see and fix those specific node. For example, if you're using n10, you call a specific item in node or element in node, like nodes are connected, nodes are part of the flow, and it makes the complete workflow. Okay, then you have this credentials or the apps section where you can maintain or manage all the credentials for your various applications. You can create a new connection, choose the application, and add a connection. So this will allow you to create workflows faster if you have already connected all your essential application at one place. And alternatively, you can also create connections when you are creating the workflows based on the requirement or the need. So here I will just go to the workflows, but before we create a new workflow, let me quickly show you their pricing, so you get to understand the credit system or the task system and everything. So if you are going with the pro plan, it costs you about $9 per month, and when you build annually, it is about $108 annually. You get about 5,000 of tasks per month, and it is like based on, for example, if you go to history, so if this one workflow is executed, it will consume 8 tasks. Okay, so based on that, you have 5,000 tasks per month. Okay, so you can run that workflow 625 times in a month. So this is how you can calculate it. And if you have multiple workflows and you run it about multiple times in a month, then you will easily consume more tasks and you will require more tasks per month in your plan. So you can choose number of tasks based on that, and you optionally have an option to upgrade or get a kind of top up. You can buy top ups, and this will give you more tasks per month. Like for about $29 per month, you will get 20,000 extra tasks, and this will allow you to if your tasks are consumed and your plan is already in a specific category, like you have a pro plan but all your tasks are consumed, then you can go up to the top up plan and upgrade to any top up. You will get extra tasks and you will be able to manage workflows, and your workflows will be keep running. And now let's quickly get in and see how the workflows are created. I will give you a quick demo, and we will talk about creating workflows in the next video, and where we will cover every step in detail, and this will allow you to have a deep understanding about the Ottokit. But for now, let me quickly give you an idea about how you create it. So let's quickly create a new workflow. I will give it a name like my workflow. I will choose a specific folder and keep it in the testing and create it. So this is the interface you get when you create a new workflow. Here you have option to add a trigger. I will choose a trigger called Telegram. Okay. You have option to select the event, like fetch updates from the bot. Okay, this is the only option we have this time. Now you have option to set a connection. These are all the bots I've created, and you can also create a new connection. You just have to give it a name and bot token. So how you get the bot token? You can click on this link over here if you are new. This will give you the documentation about how to create a new bot, but it's very quick, very easy. So quickly go to your Telegram account and search for the bot further over here, and here you just press / and new bot. Okay, and this will ask you to choose a name for the bot. So I will give it a name Ottokit testing. Okay, so it is available, and most probably the name is available, but the username is not available. So you have to be very careful about choosing a better username for your bot. And here I will input Ottokit username and bot like this. So you'll essentially need to have a bot at the end of the username letters, otherwise it will not accept it or will not allow you to create a new bot without having bot just after your name. So let's enter, and yeah, we got the token, and we will just click on it and it will be copied to our clipboard, and now I can paste it over here. And here you just need to give your bot a name. It is only for your account, so that you can recognize like which bot it is or which account bot it is. So we had Ottokit username bot, so we can keep it like this, Ottokit username. So we recognize that this is connected to that only. Otherwise you can also keep a note of your tokens somewhere, probably in the sheet, so that you have access to your keys for future use. Okay, now I'll connect it with the in Telegram account. It will take a few seconds, and now you can see it is connected. Now we have option to test it. Just click on continue, and here I will go to my bot by clicking on this button over here and click on the start button. And now it has received data and showed me the account name and all those things, chat ID and all. I will keep the chat ID as a session ID and save somewhere, and it will be used when you create the output, like for example trigger, action, and the output last, where you will be need to use that token so that you receive the message. For example, now I will add an action, like when someone receives something from the Telegram bot, I will create an OpenAI application over here and choose the event to, for example, create chat compilation. Okay, that's good for now. We have connection already set up, but if you are new, you will need to go to your OpenAI account, create new APIs, and create new connection, and over here paste the API key and title for this connection and connect it with your OpenAI account. This is very, very simple and it is available everywhere. But if you are having any problem, you can always go to here. There is a documentation about how you set this up. Okay, you can manage the API keys on the platform, and that's very, very easy. Now let's click on the continue button over here, and here we can choose the model that we will be using for the generation of the text or completion of the text, whatever it is. And here we'll choose GPT-4. Here we can enter the AI role. We can, like, you are an AI expert, or you are a SEO blogger. Okay, we can say. Now our message is whatever the message is. For example, now we are creating a workflow where we will be creating the SEO meta description and SEO title for our articles. So here we can write our message, like for example, I need a SEO meta title for, and here you can use the Telegram and the message text, and here you can over here set up the maximum tokens that will be consumed for generation. I will use, for example, 300 tokens and click on continue. So we can test our action, or we can save it. I will save it for now, and over here now I will add one more action and choose the Telegram, select event and click on send message, connection, Ottokit bot, what it is, Ottokit username. Okay, what we had, like we had Ottokit testing, right? We'll have to see over here what we had used. Yeah, Ottokit username, Telegram, Ottokit username, continue. And here we needed a chat ID, and I already copied it. Pass mode, we will just keep it to whatever it is, and message text, here is the revised, what is the SEO title for your article. Okay, and here we can use the output, but we will need to test it to get the output. So let's quickly test out action, the previous node. Over here, let's click on test action. We had only start as a button, so that's why. Start your journey with us, unlock success today. Okay, so this is the content that you got. Let's save it, and over here let us go to configuration, and here now we can use the content over here, and now we can go to test action, click on this button. Okay, and we just got the message over here. Here is the SEO title for your article, start your journey with us. Okay, now let's publish it, and here I will say best cricket games for Android. Okay, let me enter this one, and it is 11:25. I will go to history, and you can see that it is in progress, my workflow. I will reload this button over here, and it is now completed. Okay, and here you can see that I got, here is the SEO title for the article, top rated cricket games for Android 2021 ultimate guide. So based on your need and based on the requirement, you can make adjustments to the workflow and create a perfect workflow for your need. You can create workflows for your lead generation and many other things, customer support and whatever you needed. You can also install applications like WordPress and get things done faster. There are many things that you can do with it. I will leave a link in the description so you can check out how you can use it. And for any questions, queries, you can definitely check out my channel and my Facebook group, and you can also go ahead and ask the support if you have any questions. So this was all for this video. I will be making more videos about Ottokit, so keep watching. Please subscribe to the channel for watching more videos like this. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.